All right, welcome to the second part of model architecture, the engine mount tube. These are the supplies you're going to need. Ruler, the rings, the tubes, and the metal piece. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to find these measurements on your ruler. You need 1/4 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch, and 3/4 of an inch. Those are the important ones for this particular part. I'm going to go ahead and mark on this ruler just so I know where to make my marks at. So from one end of the tube, you're going to measure down from the end 1/4 of an inch. So set the end of your tube at 0, and then measure down 1/4 of an inch and make a mark on your tube. Then we're going to go to the 3/4 of an inch mark, find that on your ruler, and you're going to mark up from the other end of your tube up 3/4 of an inch. So 3/4 of an inch, and you're going to make your mark. Now you have two marks, at the 1/4 on one side and 3/4 on the other. Put one of your rings on and push it down until you can see that 1/4 inch mark, and then make a line all the way around your tube at that ring, showing where that ring should be positioned when you're done. And make a circle on both sides of that ring. I'm using a marker or Sharpie just because it's really easy to read, but a pencil will work or a pen will work too. It doesn't matter. And then push it on down to the other end until the 3/4 shows on the bottom side, just like this. And then make a ring all the way around. Make a circle on your tube all the way around, just like this, using your ring, the edges as a guide, just like that. Now when you get done, what you're going to have is your tube is going to have the locations for both of those rings. So one ring goes on the small side, one ring goes on the larger or the longer side. Make sure that at this point you've got your glue bottle open and ready to go. Got some good glue. Now you're going to take your metal clippy thing, and the clippy thing the bendy part goes over the top of one of the small side, and on the longer side it's going to hang down. You see how it hangs down on the longer side? That's how it's going to sit. And then your rings slide over, holding that metal clip onto that tube, just like that. So go ahead and slide it kind of down into position. Like we're going to go past it like that, making sure that I keep my metal clip in the right place. I'm going to slide the other one on there too. This is the long side, just like that. Don't want to damage that edge. That's really important that you don't damage that edge. Now I'm going to take and I'm going to mark. This is where my glue is going to go. That's where the rings are going to slide to when I'm done. I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to make a line of glue all the way around where my rings slide to, where I originally made the marks at. So I'm going to go ahead and put the glue on there, and then I'm going to slide the ring down between those lines that I made. If it stops, if it won't go any farther, if it gets stuck, just stop. Don't try to force it and ruin the tube. So again, put some more glue on the other end where I made the marks for the ring location, and then slide the ring into that place. And on this one, it kind of came up short and didn't want to go all the way, but I got really close. I'm going to quit because that's okay. It's close enough. Then I'm going to wipe off any extra glue from my hands, and I don't want any glue on the outside of those rings. So then I'm going to go and I'm going to put a little glue on the edge between the ring and the tube itself, just a little bit. Just a little bead of glue there. That'll just kind of hold it in place. And I'm going to smear it out with my fingers, but I don't want to get any glue on the outside of the rings. Just like that. Notice that the clip is flush on the short side, and it hangs out on the long side. The clip is longer than that tube. And that's so that you can get the engine in there, so that it'll actually, you can move that clip out away from the tube on the long side. You won't be able to do that on the short side. That's how it is. That's how it's done. Make sure yours looks like mine, and you are all ready to go on to the next step. Oh, the one more thing you need to do is put your name on it, because if somebody messes it up, they're going to try to steal yours. Set it aside. Congratulations. And I think you're done.